What's up, everybody? Welcome to What the Bleep in a week full of What the Bleep moments.
Yes.
Mostly from the college spectrum this week for me. A couple from the NFL side, but we're going to start off. Deirdre, do you have
Oh, I have tons of what the bleeps
your
is.
smallest, however you know?
I have a lot of what the bleeps for this week in sports. I want to start off with Trevor Lawrence being on the Clemson sideline
Yep.
during the game. That is absolutely
Mhm.
insane. I know he probably had to test, like negative and stuff like that before he was there, but it just seemed very strange to me. I think for appearances, I would have kept him, at home, resting, getting
I agree.
better. Especially that one look, like that one screenshot where he has the mask and it's like he takes it
Lower.
off. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's not a good look.
Mhm.
Unlike what was a great game that ended up being like just COVID fest that it turned into. I won that bet with you, which we will be doing soon because Notre
Mhm.
Dame did win.
Yes.
But no, definitely that. And something else with Trevor Lawrence. I hear this rumor that he's trying to like push his way not to go to the Jets, and I
Mhm.
just think that's a terrible. I hate when people are like, "No, he should go to college. Should go back to college another year." I'm like, "Really? $30 million? He should go back to college? Like $30 million
Yeah.
guaranteed
Go,
is."
go get your money.
And like, I'm
You
sorry,
get wins every damn game.
the Jets are like not a great organization. I'm not saying that maybe, but like they're not the best organization when you look at like how they are right now. But like Cincinnati is not good either, and Joe Burrow seems to be doing good. The Chargers have terrible reputation with players.
Mhm.
Um, Houston has terrible reputations with players. Like it's not, the Jets aren't like one of the league's worst when I think about players and just terribleness. So if that's true that he's trying to push his way from being drafted by the Jets, well, I think that's actually the best thing that could happen to the Jets. I think that that's like awfully stupid for people to be like, "Oh no, he's going to have to be on the Jets," because like eh, the Jets have a decently young team. Yes, they have had an awful season with terrible coaching. But I think
Yes.
once you get a good coach, Denzel Mims looked awesome. Rashad
Mhm.
Perryman looked awesome there. Our boy Sergio, 50-yarder. Is he kidding me? Someone get that man signed. Because Sam Ficken is really good for the Jets. But I do love Sam Ficken, but obviously Sergio out of control. But so like Trevor Lawrence for me, if I'm looking at that team that I can build off of. You know what I mean? Like I think that the Jets have a great young team.
Mhm.
There's a lot of potential there that just need to be coached better. And
That's for sure.
and so I if that's true that and for all the people that say that he should go back to college, you're out of your minds. Out of
Yeah,
your minds.
I agree. Go get your money.
Yeah. But so those are my two big what the bleeps with Trevor Lawrence. James, what the bleep do you have?
All right. My my biggest what the bleep moment is gonna go into a non-sports bet. Okay, so I have an open bet still from Monday, November 2nd.
I'm assuming this has to do with the election.
It does. Good Lord, Alaska. Can you count your votes? All right, so let me point this out. I took Joe Biden to win the presidency. I took Joe Biden to win Pennsylvania,
Good
and
calls, good calls.
I took Donald Trump to win Texas, and I
Okay.
took Donald Trump to win Alaska.
And they
Won
haven't.
three. The one that's still open is Alaska because for some odd reason they can't count the 5 people that
I
voted.
know, I know. Alaska's like one of the least populated states, and it's like,
Right. Yeah.
I
They
mean,
have five.
like Delaware might be like lower, but I mean,
They have 5 people and 2 polar bears,
I
and I
and
guess the
moose
polar bears are doing the counting.
and a bunch of moose.
Yeah. Maybe the Moose are counting because,
Yeah.
good Lord, past the election anymore. It just seems like one big week at this point. But hurry up.
Yeah.
Hurry.
Seriously.
Um.
That's great.
So that was my what the bleep goes out to the great state of Alaska. Now, moving on into some sports. The Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know what on God's green earth is going on. And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna I had the Steelers -8. And here's why this is a what the bleep moment for me. Why did you not kick the field goal? For what purpose? It wasn't like it was 24-19. Kick the field goal, go up 8. Worst case scenario, Dallas scores, and you go into overtime. If they get the extra point, they're not gonna score. But my point is, kick that field goal. It would at least been a push for me. And how can you not beat the Cowboys by more
By
than
like
8
a million.
Yeah.
I know. I mean,
Steelers are the best team. We're gonna find
well, you put them
trash.
you put them as number 1 on your team, and like I didn't get that at all. Why you put them as number 1 when I mean their offense is like not that great.
Yeah.
They're not that great. I mean, it's sometimes hard. These our top 3 teams that we were like, yeah, these are all interchangeable. They're all really great. All disappointed this weekend. Like every single one of them disappointed this
I
weekend.
agree.
I mean, Seattle losing to the Bills, like just as like a point of emphasis.
My power rankings gonna have to change there.
Bills scored 18 points against a Jets team that is starting Joey from Walmart and Bob from Target. That's essentially who they're starting. Like they've lost their number 1 guy, and you guys have their number 1 guy, and you give up 44 points to the struggling Bills. But by the way, the Bills are like the most confusing team I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like the Bills are like, and Josh Allen is the most confusing player I've ever seen in my life. Because like, I just want this also to be clear. I like Sam Darnold. I don't think he's a bad player. I think that he's been put in a bad position, and I feel bad for him. But that was the Jets' fault for hiring a GM after draft day. Like that was just stupid. Firing and then hiring, like whatever. But I did when the Jets were picking, I was hoping for Josh Allen because I just thought his big arm and he's big and he can and I like a good big quarterback. I do like Ben Roethlisberger. I know he's at the tail end of his career, but like I like a good big quarterback. And this year, his first 2 games, I'm like MVP. I was like, I had a feeling he was better than Lamar Jackson. I always kind of knew that. And then once I said that, he started to decline and decline and decline. And then he goes up against the best top 3 teams in the NFL, and he just, boom, completely hammers them. 400 yards? Insane.
Yeah.
I don't even think the Jets have 400 yards in their whole season.
I don't think they have until this week.
Until this week, which, again, Joe Flacco, good for him. But yeah, Bills are like a what the bleep. They're like, they're confusing. It doesn't make sense. Seattle's defense is a what the bleep. They went out, right? What? I mean, listen, the Bills' offense is good. I'm not going to say they're great. They're good.
Right.
Are they giving up 44 points? Good. No. The Jets gave up 18 points.
Russell never had a chance.
Yeah, I mean,
and he brought him in. Tried to.
Yeah, I mean, and let's not forget, Seattle gave up their first round draft pick to who I thought, and I know you love him, is the best safety in the league, and he's having quite a down year.
Yeah. Yes.
Quite a down year.
Yes,
And I actually really like Jamal Adams. He was my favorite player on the Jets.
Mhm.
But he talked a lot of shit about the Jets, and I don't mess with that. I think that like when you leave a team and like it's gonna bring me to another point of
Yep.
what the bleep, because I think like when you leave a team, just kind of leave it. Um, you don't need to, you know. I think DeAndre Hopkins has been pretty. Uh, he's someone who should be annoyed as well. I mean, like at least Jamal Adams was given like a first pick for him. Like they gave up DeAndre Hopkins, the Texans, for like a bag of chips. And
Right.
like he's someone who had the right to be angry.
Mhm.
Like he didn't ask for it. I don't believe he asked for a trade.
Right.
Like Jamal Adams had been like asking for trades and like going. So I don't. I like seeing. I don't mind seeing him fail, even though I do like him. But like, yeah, that defense got to improve. They went and they got more help. You're gonna need more help. You're in a very good division with the, you know, Arizona is right there. Arizona, another what the bleep team this week. Cause wow, wow.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go to my next with the bleep. I know that we keep going off into tangents, but I think this is a great segment for you guys to kind of see our personality a little bit, because we're very gambling, numbers, and I think this shows more of our personality a little bit. This segment, which I like,
Mhm.
um, and this will be on our YouTube, so you can kind of see our facial reactions when we talk about it. Um, Bill Belichick, fuck you. That's like seriously, like, dude, you've won 8 Super Bowls. Why do you have to bring up like, oh, leaving the Jets was the best decision of my life? We get it. We get it. We get it. You're
Yeah.
like you just beat us. We're 0-9. Why do you have to continuously?
Hold on. Just want to make an announcement. Journey Brown
I just
from
got that.
has been diagnosed with hypotrophic cardiomyopathy and is going to be medically retiring. Wow.
Wow, that is.
Uh,
I wish him the best. I'm glad
to
that
give
poor Penn State can't get a win.
caught it. Yeah.
Poor Penn State can't get a win this season.
Um.
Wishing him the best of luck. I'm glad that they found this out before he really hurt himself
Yeah.
or
I'm
caused harm.
not 100% sure what this medical definition is, but cardiomyopathy. I assume this has something to do with the heart. Probably a heart condition. Um. So yeah, man. Best of luck to him. Prayers up for Journey Brown.
Yeah, and all Penn State's players. That's it's like losing a brother. So I give them. That's tough. What already was a pretty tough season for them is just getting tougher. Um,
Yeah.
so hypertrophic cardiomyopathy is a disease which the heart muscle becomes abnormally thick, and the thickened heart can make it harder for the heart to pump blood. Um, it could cause cardiac arrest.
Oh,
So
jeez.
thankfully, they found this out before that happens, which is good news, but it's unfortunate when any young player, especially a Penn State running back,
Mhm.
which we know they have a great history of running backs in the NFL,
Yes.
goes down to it. But we're wishing him the best, and we're wishing all the Penn State people the best
Yeah.
going forward. Wow, it's tough news to hear. Again, thankful that they found out, though.
Absolutely. So let's get back into this. I think did you
Oh, with Bill, did I finish? No, just a big fuck you to Bill. And you know what? I'm not gonna say I was rooting for Bill, but I was hoping Bill did better without Brady than Brady did without Bill, because I wanted to like to Bill to. But no, you suck, and I hope that the Patriots continue to suck. And like, why does he have to kick us when we're down?
Yeah,
Get
I
it.
hear you. I hear you.
You suck too. You almost lost to us. You almost lost to us.
All right, so on to my next what the bleep moment.
Yes.
And this is a what the so I took Georgia -3, and they get bamboozled, swashbuckled, beaten to the ground, buried.
Who was this? You got Georgia.
Georgia.
Oh yeah. I told you that though. I said I think Florida's gonna win.
How do you let Kyle Trashcan?
All right, Kyle Trask is good. I'm sick of that. Everyone goes at this kid. He's not bad.
Kyle Trashcan.
He's
You
not.
mispronounced his name. It's Kyle Trash.
God, you're ridiculous. You
44
are.
points. You said before Josh Allen should not be putting up 44 points. If Josh Allen shouldn't be putting up 44 points, no way on God's green earth.
Sure, Georgia's defense, but yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You are right.
Georgia played pathetic. And what's scaring me now, if you look at their last against,
Wait, sorry, I lost you for a second. You froze up.
look at Georgia's last 2 games,
Uh-huh.
28 points and 14 points. 14 points against Kentucky. Good thing Kentucky only scored 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean Georgia's I had a feeling. Listen, Georgia's quarterback, he's not that good. I like him and I was rooting for him because he seems like a good kid, but not that good. Just not that good. And I think Florida is actually good. I do, and I think I know that they have that one loss to Texas A&M, but I do think that they're very good. Their offense is incredible. They just need to get their defense in order.
Yes.
Because their offense is very good, and in this type of league, especially with all the points that we're seeing, like Kent State had 62 points last night in the Maction, which is becoming a new one of my, I love those small leagues. The Maction, nonstop Maction, with you need to a better offense for you is more important than a defense. I feel like, in this day and age in football, but I do think they need to improve their defense, just like Seattle. They remind me of a team like Seattle. I mean, the one loss they had, they scored 38 points. Their defense gave up 41 points.
Mm-hmm.
And I like Kyle Trask. I don't know why people hate him so much. I do not know why.
Because he's trash.
He is not trash, dude.
Kyle Trash.
He is not trash. Not trash.
All right, so how about the Jets draft him next year?
I don't want the Jets to draft a quarterback next year. I don't think you need to.
Not even the elite Kyle Trask?
All right, listen. He's not bad. Listen, I think everyone makes it. Kyle Trask plays much better teams than Trevor Lawrence. I'm saying it. He plays better teams than Trevor Lawrence. We are comparing Trevor Lawrence, who had his first, he didn't play this game, but he really played the first elite team that he was going to play in the ACC with Notre Dame. And I don't even think they're that good. I just knew that Clemson wasn't going to be that good because he was out. But that's the first time that he's actually played someone that's like, hey, this is a team that can actually compete with me. Miami, not that great. Sorry, I have a little fluff. Miami, not that great. Duke, I love Duke. Duke is my team, but terrible. UNC, chokers.
Mm-hmm.
Florida State, how are they even in the ACC? So, I'm just saying Kyle Trask play. I'm not saying Kyle Trask is better than Trevor Lawrence because that's ridiculous.
But he does, yes, I do agree. He does go up against different competition.
Same with Mac Jones. Mac Jones has been the most impressive to me, just so we know. Mm-hmm. Same with Justin Fields. Justin Fields goes against much better competition, though I think the Big Ten this year is a big whopping 0. I think they're becoming the ACC. But the ACC, I mean, he doesn't go up against the best competition in the ACC. That's just the truth. The SEC it's just like the ACC in basketball. ACC in basketball deals with much better competition than another division in basketball. That's what the SEC is in football.
Yep.
I mean, you
Yep.
put Texas A&M in the ACC, they win it. You put Texas A&M in the Big 10, they win it. You put Texas A&M in the Big 12, well, they're winning it.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that you kind of gotta, you know, do it based on that. But I don't think Kyle Trask is bad. I'm tired of the Kyle Trask. That's what the bleep for me. Leave Kyle Trask alone.
And he
He's one of
should have named himself after that.
he should not be someone that people are trashing. There's enough quarterbacks that you can trash in this league. He is not one of them. You know,
Well,
but
it's probably because Kyle Trash cost everybody $5 billion last year.
with what game?
I don't remember. It was a fourth quarter interception.
By him?
Yeah. Big game.
Another what the bleep for me is all these COVID cases that are now going to affect this college football week.
Yes. Again. Everybody, by the way, stay safe.
Week 11.
It's now hit
Yes.
today. Hit record number of hospitalizations.
Yeah.
Here in New York, we are going back to a stricter lockdown. Bars, restaurants, gyms will not be open past 10 p.m. And no gatherings indoors of more than 10 people.
Wear your mask.
Wear your mask. Yeah, honestly. It's a mask, guys. It's a mask.
Yeah. Doctors do it every day. So, thank the doctors, and a very special thank you today on Veterans Day for all the veterans out there. I want to give a special shout out to my cousin Shawnee, who is in the Army right now. I would like to give a special shout out to my papa, who fought in the Korean War, but is no longer with us right now. Just a special shout out to them. James, you got anyone you want to shout out? Put you on the spot. I put you on the spot.
I will give a special shout out to every U.S. member of the military, current and past.
Yes.
Thank you for your service. We would not be here without you guys. We appreciate it from the depths of our heart. Thank you for allowing us to participate in this great country that we have. No matter what it is, we are the greatest country on earth.
We are.
Point blank.
We are. Wonderful. All
because
right.
we argue about things.
Yeah. James and me.
We get that freedom.
James and me like to argue about a lot.
Yes.
A lot, and it's fun, and it's all fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're able to do this because of that. Special shout out to kind of the guy that won for the Patriots, their long snapper. I forgot his name, but he's a Army veteran himself, or Navy veteran. I'm sorry, a veteran of the armed services, armed forces, whatever. He's a veteran.
Yes.
So, shout out to him too. But yeah, so that's our new segment. What the bleep?
I got one more.
You got one more? Go ahead. Sorry.
Another season.
Oh God.
Another hyped up season of garbage for the Tennessee Volunteers. What are you guys volunteering for? Are you volunteering to lose football games? Are you volunteering to help booster up other people's stature? Because I know you're not volunteering to win football games, let alone cover the spread of -2 against Arkansas.
Arkansas is actually not that bad this year, though.
Arkansas isn't even allowed to be a state anymore. So
Arkansas is not playing that bad this year. They're playing everyone close. Again, SEC is tough.
Yeah, Tennessee putting up a combined 30 points over the last 2 games is disgusting. Tennessee, go figure it out yet again, because here we go again with another season of, the Volunteers going to be good this year. And here we are again with a dreadful Tennessee team.
All right. That's good. All right. I got a question for you. Is this going to be the first season that we see a Power 5 conference team in the playoffs?
Oh, my God. I already know what I'm talking about next week. Ball State is blowing it again. 2 red zone drives. I don't know. Perhaps. Go see you get a little bit deeper.
I mean, BYU, Cincinnati are up there right now. They are number 7 and number 8.
Yep. BYU
Right.
looks really good.
How the
Cincinnati,
hell is Clemson number 4?
I don't know.
That's ridiculous to me.
Just like this, I don't get it.
This is ridiculous.
Mm.
They're up there right now. Marshall 6-0.
Yeah.
Coastal 7-0. I don't think those two teams will make it, but I think Cincinnati and BYU might have a chance.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think BYU looks really good. BYU is firing on
BYU also, I'm going to say this, BYU's competition isn't that great either. I think the American Conference is much better than BYU's conference, which is why Cincinnati is above them.
Mm.
But I wouldn't mind seeing those two teams in a bowl game either. Just putting that out there.
Huh.
I love Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati's great. All right. So that is our What the Bleep / miscellaneous sports talk. It's a fun thing to do. We will be right back with Pylon and Tuition.
Let's wrap it up.